Hello traders, and welcome to the market opening preview, January 16th, 2015, as we end our trading week on a Friday. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, I gotta tell you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, absolutely beautiful blue, sunny skies, white, sandy beaches. It looks like you might have to wear a jacket. It's quite cool over here in Thailand. The next couple of months, well, hopefully the next couple of weeks, it'll start to toast up again. And no air conditioning. Love it. Nice fresh air. It's beautiful. All right, traders, if you would let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Guild. I am your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series. And we do this every single day before the London Open. Traders, we go through 6 currency pairs and we do an analysis, and I give you a trade plan for the day. Sometimes they work, and sometimes they don't. Welcome to trading. Traders, I started trading in 2006 and 2008. I retired from a great career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. 9 days later, I got on the Big Bird, came over to Thailand for a 3-month vacation to celebrate my 27-year career. Well, it's 2015, traders, and I am still here. Absolutely love Thailand. The people, the food, the water, it's just absolutely great. Having a great time, and I love being with you every single trading day, talking to you. Even though you can't talk back to me, I could talk to you. But we're having a great time, and I love trading the Forex markets. All right, let's get the risk disclaimer out of the way. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Meaning, if you're on a demo account for 3 months, you go to a live account, you will see your trading psychology change, and you will see maybe a couple of more losses. But that is normal for everybody. All right, let's get over to news and commentary. All right, let's take a look at what the indices did yesterday. The Dow 30 closed negative 0.61%. The S&P 500 closed negative at 0.92%. And the NASDAQ closed negative 1.48%, with the Russell 2000 closing at 1.90%. Let's take a look over on the European side of the world. And the DAX closed up 2.20%. The FTSE 100 closed up in the green at 1.73%. The CAC 40 closed up in the green at 0.37%. And the Euro Stoxx 50 closed up positive 1.95%. Nice to see some green out of the Eurozone. All right, let's come over to my side of the world and let's see what's happening over here. The Nikkei 225 closed down 1.92%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney closed down in the, well, these are currently trading, and it's at 0.55%. The Shanghai is absolutely flat, all zeros. The Hang Seng currently is negative at 0.64% and currently trading. And the good old Kospi, which is currently trading, is negative 0.18%. Let's take a look over here at the calendar. I don't see anything. We have German CPI 1 hour before the London Open, and that is a medium impact news event, so I don't think that's going to affect us very much. We do have, later on in the day, out of the Euro, we have CPI year on year, and that is a high impact data. So keep an eye on that. That's only 2 hours after the London Open, and that's CPI year on year, and that is a high impact news event. So we will definitely keep an eye on that. In the U.S. today, the U.S. session, we have core CPI month on month, another high impact news event. And traders, that looks like that's about it. There's a lot of medium impact stuff coming out, so you might want to watch that as we move along. So, yep, we've got some data coming out. That's good. Keeps the markets moving, keeps us healthy. Always keep your economic calendar available. And if you don't have one, they're so easy to find that everywhere. ForexFactoryInvesting.com. And you can go to FXClearing.com, believe it or not. And they have a beautiful one right on the front page. Very convenient, very nice, excellent. Commentary today. Yesterday, the New Zealand dollar. What the heck happened with that? Did you see that price action? Wait till you get to that chart. Wait till we get to that chart. That is an unbelievable chart. The Euro Aussie's doing really well, just dropping, just drops, pulls back, drops. It's in a down mode and doing well, and so is the Euro. They just really nice trends moving along. All right, let's get to it. This is a 60-minute Forex charts to review. Let's start with our Euro dollar. And you can see a nice drop here yesterday. It did have some data. And then, of course, just went sideways because we're in Asia. I'm doing this almost 6 hours before the London Open. It's quite early here in Thailand. So I would expect this. I'd like to see this really pop up a notch, really, traders. I'd like to see this get up to 38.2 and then take it down. If it doesn't, if it goes below that 23.6 and gives you a bullish candle formation, I would take this trade and stick your stop up at the 50% level. So you have a couple of options there. So we'll see how that goes. Here's our Great British Pound. It broke the 200, came down, came back up, basically fibbed that swing, and now we're sideways. This is a trend line break trade. We're just going to see if this will break this trend line and give us a bearish candlestick formation. I would wait for the candle to close. Make sure you wait for the candle to close and then take your bearish trade. As far as the stop loss goes, I would put it above that doji, that green candle, and I would stick my stop loss up there. I would not give it a lot of room to swing around and bounce. It's either going to trade it or it's not. We have got a lot of profit we can make in this. We're going to come down to previous support at 1.5113, and that is absolutely awesome. Look at this Aussie. What happened to the Aussie? It was so nice and bearish. This week, it just has gone absolutely bonkers to the upside. And as you see, there is no trade plan on this chart. There's no trade plan on this chart because I can't figure out what the heck it wants to do. Yes, I can put a trade plan and look for it to continue to go long, but if you take a look at the daily chart, it's still in that tight range and it's in support. It's not doing anything. It's like sideways. The two big blue candles, that's data. That's not regular. I shouldn't say data isn't regular, but that's news release stuff. And we're trading technically when we do these forecasts for you, and I try to give you stuff that technically you get it to a trade safely and move on. The situation with the Aussie here is, what am I going to tell you to go? Right now is a sweet spot. I mean, right now that's about the 50% fib. This is a sweet spot. If it starts to come down, gives you a bearish candlestick formation, take it down to the 200. If you get a bullish candlestick formation, it takes out that high next to that big red candle, well, take it up to the upside. It's just one of these trades that are just like, doesn't quite got what it takes to give us a solid trade plan. So maybe I started this a little too early today, but I would wait for the London Open and just take a look at it. I wouldn't do anything till the London Open. This has to give us some sort of direction of what it wants to do. Traders, this pair is bearish. It's extremely bearish. Look at the daily chart. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie trade. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that down trade. Again, right now, it's really below our sweet spot. We need this to come back up. I'd rather it come back up to 38.2. If it comes out on back up to the 23.6 Fibonacci at 42.13, that's fine. I'll take it down to 4100. I don't have a problem with that. But at the current moment, I wouldn't do anything. This is not a place to enter into this trade. This is like in the middle of nowhere, and we're just not ready for that as of yet. All right, let's take a look at our good friend, the Euro Yen, which used to be bearish, now is bullish. It used to be bullish, now is bearish. So, what do we got here? It's in a downtrend. We're looking for the pullback, either 23.6. I would rather it come up to previous resistance, which is now the 38.2 at 136.43. Remember, traders, we got about 6 hours before the London Open, so we have plenty of time for these trades to work out and to give us our trade. So there's no rush. Don't jump into this one. This is sitting in support. You don't want to be trading short into support. Remember, we buy at support and we trade at resistance. Here's a New Zealand dollar. Look at this thing. This is so bearish. It's really crazy if you look at the daily chart. Look at this price action yesterday. This must have been data. I didn't see any data come out yesterday for New Zealand. but something caused this. This might have been the news out of the U.S. That's exactly what it was. This was the news out of the U.S. yesterday, and that caused this crazy whipsaw action and finally continued to the upside. And I'm sure it wiped a lot of people out with that big wick candle that probably just killed everybody's stops. And away she went to the upside. So what are we going to do? Well, we're above the 200. It's bearish. Let's trade it to the downside. Let's see if we can stay with the trend. It might continue up, guys and girls. I don't know. I have no idea. But I stay with the higher time frame bias. And my bias is the New Zealand dollar is bearish. So therefore, I'm expecting it to continue down. And right now, we're at a level where it's a great spot to take the trade down at 200 at a minimum. Or if you get to the 200, you want to wait till the London Open at 77.65 or 77.53. We'll take it all the way down to 77.15. Don't mind an extra 35 pips in my pip bank. All right, traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I would like to thank you for joining me this morning on my side of the world. It is absolutely gorgeous outside. I can't believe how beautiful it is. Nice and cool. Windows open, doors are open, and we're ready for the day. All right, traders, thanks again. Have a great trading day. And until tomorrow, before the London Open, this is the market opening preview. Traders, have a great trading day, and we'll see you then. Take care now. Bye-bye.